Alright, so today we're going to be taking a look at the LR Kaioken Goku EZA. Now this character, compared to the Grade 8 Vegeta, I think is a little more interesting. I see a lot of people don't like him, a lot of people do like him. Actually, there's some defenders for this guy. Most of the people I've seen though aren't really a fan of this character, and I don't think I will be either. I'm just not sure. So the thing about this character is that he mostly has just raw defense, I guess you could say, but depending on the amount of STR key spheres you get with this guy, he will get extra damage reduction. So for every STR key sphere you grab with him, oh dude, look at that. Ooh, this is just so clean. Oh my goodness, man. But yeah, for every STR key sphere you grab with this character, he actually does get 4% damage reduction, but it's specifically STR. Now it just randomly changed the type of key sphere STR excluded to STR, so this could be helpful. If we do this, we get what? 5 STR key spheres, so that is a total of, I can't even do the math in my head, 20% damage reduction, right? So that's 20% reduction here on this turn. If we take a look at his stats, he's at 363k defense. Now this guy gets a lot of defense on super attack, like a ton of defense here. He gets 159% attack and defense when he gets his super attack, but his 18 key super attack is a massively raised attack and defense for the turn. So when we consider that massive raise, this guy is already sitting at a 1.8 million defensive stat with a 20% reduction. But the massively raised attack and defense lasts for 4 turns, so you could actually stack that a second time. And, you know, let's say in this situation, if he would have 2 stacks, he's actually sitting at 2.8 mil defense. So that's such a high defensive stat that even with 20% reduction, like, that can start looking really, really good, right? So we don't really have the best links active or even any defensive support, but that should be okay. And this is also, okay, so a 28 mil attack stat right off the gate here, huh? Okay. And he doesn't have any additionals or anything like that. He does have a guaranteed crit at 24 key though. And he also gets 2 keeper staircase for 15. Yeah, that's pretty much it, right? He's just a very big damage dealing kind of character where he's actually going to, again, do well in a lot of these scenarios. So I think I'll actually push this STR Blue Evolution Vegeta off, funny enough. I think we're gonna obviously finish right on top here, so that's fine. Again, after the Nappa phase, we could also get his intro animation, which is why I went into this fight specifically, so we could fight against a Vegeta. This fight's obviously not really a difficult fight, but we will be taking him into, I think, battle hardened formidable foes, and then probably one of these, like maybe Red Zone Beerus, I think could be a good, interesting spot for this guy to look good in. And I think Red Zone Beerus could be in a good situation, but yeah. So 28 mil, just a flat super attack. I think they could have probably given this guy an additional. Now his 12 key super attack does also raise his attack and defense for the turn 50%, which is also good, right? You know, that would actually increase his defense by quite a lot. So I give this guy mostly additional on dodge. I think additional dodge is definitely the way to go for this character's, you know, actual stats. All right, so now we'll get Beast Gohan here. Well, they locked Tech Broly, which is quite annoying. I didn't bring like a Sensu Bean either, huh? Oh, well, we'll just put Kaioken Goku for the Nappa. So here is 4 STR key spheres, so that is a total of 16% damage reduction here. We could just keep Tech Broly the way he is. Yeah, you see his defense stat is higher this time. That's not really gonna be like a big game changer for him. His defense stat should be mostly the same here, but at least in terms of like compared to last turn's defense, right? So a 31.5 mil attack stat, and that is guaranteed cure right there. That's because of that massively attack stack right there, huh? So if Nappa supers this guy, Nappa's hitting for 644k, so it doesn't really matter. But I mean, he's at 3 mil defense here. Basically 3 mil defense with 16% reduction. I just like, I don't know, I don't know if that's enough for these tough fights. Oh yeah, I forgot this is an AoE. Tech Broly would have gone owned if he didn't dodge. Is that enough, guys? I don't know if that 16% reduction. Guard would have been better for him. Yeah, if he had guard. Imagine like guard. Even if it was like guard with 3 STR key spheres. Because you could get lucky. You could definitely get lucky and get a lot of STR spheres. But man, I don't know how often that's going to be. We can get Jiren standby next turn. With the Jiren standby, we could actually get the double attack, the 70% attack raise. We're also able to get this guy's intro animation here, Kalkin Goku, because next turn we're going to be against Vegeta. So usually I like playing those like near the beginning of the fights, but this time we're just not able to get that because there's not really like a fight that's like long enough. That's just like Vegeta at the start. And I want to go into these new fights because they are the brand new fights, right? So anyways, after this Gohan finishes the job here, we'll play this intro animation. 27 mil from Gohan. Yeah, that Jiren support goes crazy. So we might actually see a really big attack stat because, I mean, Goku's hitting those numbers, but he's missing 100% attack from his intro. So this is going to make him hit some crazy attack stats. That's a really cool intro. Really, really good sounding. So we'll also get Tech Broly out here. Let's just go ahead and let this guy do his thing. So we can see Vegeta changed orbs to rainbow besides STR. I mean, we bring this down. This guy. So on this turn, he's getting... How many STR orbs is that? 8 STR key spheres with the Blue Evolution Vegeta kind of doing his thing. The only issue is now STR Evolution is not getting any orbs. But... So with 8 key spheres, is that not... I can't even do the math, man. Right, okay. Chat, when it gets late at night, sometimes I suck at everything. 32% reduction, huh? 32% reduction with 3 mil defense. Okay. Let's see his attack stat here. That's just 32% by itself. Even with like a 3 mil defense stat. It's something I have to see, because I can't like gauge these numbers properly, but obviously Broly's gonna tank here just fine. Oh, you know another thing, AoEs are gonna suck too. I could check the Dokkan damage taking calculator how much damage he would take from certain super attacks, but that's what the showcase is for. So there's the disable. What kind of attack size is gonna get a hit here though? A 47 million attack stat with guaranteed crit. That's with his intro, that's with Jiren support. I mean, it's not a bad attack stat, but that's it. I don't know. Like, that's what he's doing. Okay. Well, Evolution Blue Vegeta's just doing his thing at the end, I guess. All right. There's not really going to be any other supporting turn. I mean, that's kind of what he looks like with Vegeta, huh? I feel like he should be doing a little more. I think, like... We need to see. Again, his defense gets... Like, the raw defense at 3 mil, there's not a lot of characters that are like, yeah, I'm going to get to a 3 mil defense stat turn 1. Or, I guess it'd be turn 2 for him, but... Okay. I think since he's a short event unit... We'll hop into Battle Hardened Foes. Let's see what he could do in a lot of these formidable foes fights, right? They're just strong right off the gate. And hopefully Goku will be looking impressive there. Again, it's hard to gauge the numbers, but we'll see for sure. I forgot to unpause the recording. This guy is getting Goku and Frieza's double 77% support here. Ah, man, he was at 480k defense start of turn, right? Oh, by the way, this KO screen, I forgot about that. He was at 480k defense start of turn. So post super attack, he was at 2.5 mil basically. I was able to give him a few orbs, but I mean, that's with the Goku Frieza team double support, right? Next turn, he's not really going to have any of that. I'm actually gonna move UI Goku over with this guy. I guess I'm a little scared about Frieza here, but I mean, if I die with Frieza, it is what it is. I didn't really get good rotations. I didn't really get a situation where I'm able to have Frieza, you know, get his passive up. I could have put the STR Namagoku slot 1, but it's fine. Oh no, Broly supering right there. Perfect. Okay. So if you're able to get these STR orbs, I think he would have been able to live that Broly super last turn for sure. Potentially for even double digits, huh? And it's like he's doing like a flat 30 mil attack stat, and this is like an offensive character. Just one single 30 mil. Like, cause like this is my 55% Frieza, and obviously this guy's an anniversary. Oh no, this is Rainbow Frieza, friend. Sorry, this is an anniversary character, but I mean, this is a character that's doing a lot more, and people don't even consider this guy really good. A lot of people hate this character. Right? It's like, what is Kaioken Goku that's like, what is he doing that's special? Like, Graded Vegeta is a slot 1 character. He's like one of the 4 or 5 slot 1 characters that's an extremely consistent option on this team. We'll actually, let's bring this Goku variant out here. This, we can go ahead and give you all this right here. Kaioken Goku. We'll give him the 5 key spheres. Ooh, dude, that is just such a good looking thing. I mean, he has Kamehameha, Shocking Speed, and then Legendary Power. I mean, we have a slot 1 with this Goku here. Let's see what Kaioken Goku could do, man. I'm not really sure. And I didn't want to use the active skill, because what if he changed Goku's STR key spheres, right? What if, like, that's another thing. If this guy changed Goku's STR spheres, there isn't really anything I would be able to do, unfortunately. All right, Kaioken, we got you the 5 spheres. You might get supered by Broly here. Broly did get attack debuffed, being fair. So even if he hits him, it won't be the hardest amount you get in for. But I think Broly hits for about like 3.8. Ooh, we got the additional super. Goku's defense this turn is actually really high, because this 50% buff will actually make a really big difference in how hard he's hitting. Super me? Super? Dang it, no. Yeah, because if he gets an additional super attack, so this is what I mean. I'm like, if Goku had a built-in additional super somewhere, and then you get like triple super, I think then Goku's actually, like, his defense, even if you get like 3-4 STR key spheres, his defense at that point would be so high at a consistent rate that it wouldn't really matter that he's only getting like 12% damage reduction, because he just has so much raw defense. Like, that turn, he probably was well over 3 mil defense easily, right? Even without the supporting abilities. Actually, we'll keep Beast here. We could use the battle bombs. Ooh, actually, look at all these STR key spheres. Yeah, that's... let's try to build all these STR key spheres for us. I actually can't put STR Namagoku there. That's gonna not be in my favor at all. I have to float STR Namagoku. We could actually get the... Ooh, you're taking a little bit of damage there, Beast. Wait, we could actually get the active skill with this STR Namagoku, because it's when HP is 59% or less, and the STR Namagoku will get us to 59% HP essentially. Okay. So that's like another little thing where I actually really like using this STR Namagoku quite a bit in these fights, just because we're able to get a lot of these conditions up. So having Kaioken Goku's condition that we can get up would be also very cool to see. We didn't even heal to under the HP threshold. Oh wow, okay. Okay, this is 11 key spheres of STR ones. This is a very rare situation. Okay, Goku. Well, you know, if it's a turn like this, that is 44% damage reduction. This Broly's not going to be able to damage this guy, right? It's just not something that's going to happen. He's also getting mega supported here because both Frieza supports are up. So that's a 35 mil attack stat. If Broly supers him, he takes like double digits from this. I mean, we got lucky for sure. We got the additional normal. Any super Broly? No super attack from Broly. That's okay. I mean, he didn't even kill. That's another funny thing. He didn't even kill the boss right there, man. Like, I mean, ideally, if he got supered, I would have been fine with that, but he really didn't finish the boss there. Interesting. Very interesting from Kaioken, but I actually should not have grabbed those STR herbs. That's my bad. I'm bumbling Kaioken and Goku myself. That was a major L. You might just kill this rotation though, honestly. Like with the amount of like damage Beast is gonna get some pretty actually good damage here. With the 77% support still from last turn. Yeah, 21 mil. It's not bad for Beast Gohan. I think we kill here. We'll skip to the next rotation though. So we're under the 59% HP. The good thing about this guy is he does have a guaranteed stun on the active skill. So if you're able to get this active skill in these fights, it actually will be very useful to you. We can actually get a lot of links here on Z fighters and everything like that. I mean, we'll see how hard this hits. The active skill will actually do some really good damage. Guaranteed crits. He will get all the attack buffs right there. It will hit harder, obviously, on the second turn for him, which we're not able to get here, unfortunately, but let's see what happens. I mean, that did fine. Sure. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have his boost up. What? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like, it did fine. So he's at 1.8 mil defense post super. It is a guaranteed stun though. So that is useful. Having that as a guaranteed stun, that I definitely like that, right? That could provide you a lot of utility in these fights. And then, you know, if you're running this Frieza team, you have Kaioken Goku that could stun, Frieza that could stun, and then you have just like a lot of options to move around this boss, hitting you really hard, just starting off the gate. Yeah, his battle motion's fire, and I'll give him that. So with this STR Goku, he actually might hit pretty decent attack stat. Yeah, still 35 mil. I mean, he was hitting the hard with the Frieza support. I mean, he does. I mean, God, he's mid. That's all I could say. He's just mid. He's not. He could be worse. Believe it or not, he could be worse. I have definitely seen worse. But he's like, how can he be worse? He could be doing like 20 mil attack stats. Like, just make his numbers worse. At least he's tanking normals. Like, he's meeting the bare minimum standards of characters. But that's really it. He's just meeting the bare minimum. He should be way better, though. I mean, if I'm pretty sure we kill this turn, but if we don't, I'll just save all these STRP spheres. I mean, he just kind of sucks. Like, I would use Namagoku over this guy. For sure, right? Namagoku, because at least sometimes Namagoku gets it in slot 1. This guy's a slot 2 character that does mid damage, no support. He's just like broken homeless, man. I like I don't know. What does he do? He has nothing. And this is with all the support, by the way. Yeah, no, the gap between him and 8 Vegeta is massive. Wow. What a character. Will he be able to take Fusion Zamasu AoEs? Like, if we take him against Fusion Zamasu, like, unless you get him, like, 10 STR Key Spheres, does he even take those AoEs? Like, he's starting off at, like, what, like, 400k defense? And then he's gonna have, like, 20% damage reduction? Like, if, you know, Fusion Zamasu, his normal save for 1.6 mil. Like, if Fusion Zamasu AoEs this guy, you know what he is? Dead. He's done. It's over for him. You know what? We'll put him slot 1 here. At least he gets slot 1 here. You know, isn't that cool, guys? Look, our slot 1 gamer god. Let's go. Dokkan attack too. Don't mind if I do. How's the tech Vegeta say? He's good. I'm okay. I didn't even try to click the rest of the 3. I gave up after that. Maybe I suck. Maybe I'm not using him right. Look at that. I mean, maybe I'm the one that's really bad at the game. I don't know. Perhaps, potentially. You know, people said I had a skill issue for Beast not killing here, or Beast dying here. I didn't have Beast targets go on that turn, but yeah. Tech Vegeta's really good. Like, having a slot 1 character that could just do that consistently is awesome. And then you look at Kaioken Goku, and then you're like, oh yeah, he's there. I mean, it's not too bad to set up some STR orb sometimes. Like, we've gotten a lot of turns where we're getting, like, you know, 8 to 10 STR key spheres. Like, that's happened, like, plenty of times, actually. We've got a few turns. You know, the thing about these longer fights, man, he loses 100% defense after 7 turns. You lose defense. Oh, my cord's being stupid. So even in these longer red zone fights, I had these fights last for like 11 turns plus. This guy's gonna lose 100% start of turn defense. Well, it don't matter. That's gonna matter. Oh man, okay. So he's like a shorter event character. I mean, at least he hasn't died. I definitely do like that this guy hasn't died yet, right? That's huge. That's so awesome. Can we get the active skill again? Oh yeah, let's get the active skill and put him against Janemba Super. Why not? We can get the active skill and then all of his defense buffs. Actually, we're not getting the active skill because we had the dang it, we weren't getting the active because we used Beast target skill, which I kind of had to. I've had Beast die before to that, so I mean, we'll put HOUI slot 1. Yeah. Alright, STR Goku. We can get you 11 STR key spheres, which is quite a lot of STR key spheres. I think if I switch over to Goku, we actually will get... Actually, do we get less links? What? What link is this? Over in a flash? Oh. He thinks better with Frieza than Goku. Okay. Do I have their equips on? No, but I didn't have it on the anniversary event yet. The equips will matter defensively. That's for sure, right? Once we get these anniversary equips on. But I don't think it's going to be the difference of like I don't think it's going to be that much of a difference. Plus, I believe I do still have defensive equips. Like, I would rather have dodge in this guy than like the additional defense equip. Let me take a look. I mean, he does have the dodge. Yeah, because he'll get 900 defense, 12. That was a good amount of defense. I haven't farmed the event yet, being fair. 34 mil. Yeah, Vegeta with anniversary equips. Whew. Yeah, Vegeta didn't need anniversary equips. He was fine. I mean, Kaioken Goku's tanking these normals here with Lemon Key Spheres. I would hope so. Like, he's not, like, again, he's another one of these days where he's not bad, but like in LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is just better than this guy. Like, in LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is just doing what this guy's doing for free, but then also Rainbow Orb changing. And then also he has a 40% chance dodge. And then he has a nuke turn. And he's supporting. like, that's where you look at it and, like, you look at them directly. And it's just like, oh, we can get this in here. We gotta. That KO screen will always be so fire. You know, well, I think one thing's off with the Rudigarn fight here. I mean, yeah. Oh boy, AGL boss. You know what? Please look good here. So that's I didn't even count how many SRs others. I think that was like 9. So 9 times 4. I'm not even gonna bother trying to do this math in my mind. 36% reduction. Let's see. Yeah, 36% damage reduction. We're gonna super first. Rudigarn, you know, he has type disadvantage. But whatever, man. I haven't seen him against a super all the time. If he dies to the super, I'm not gonna necessarily 100% blame him. Oh, he got a double super here. So Rudigarn hits for 2.8. I think he eats this, actually. Like, if he gets super, he tanks it for double digits. At least he should. I think so. Oh. Oh, he sucks. I mean, it's type disadvantage and class disadvantage, but... Because he's... well, I saw the number 2.8 mil. And I know Goku, his defense gets really high, but like... We also got really like with orbs there. I'm not gonna blame him there. That's type disadvantage. That's before the double stacks. I had hope. Because, I mean, with the double 100%, well, I guess this is also without the Goku Frieza support. 9 orbs. Yeah, I'll only have to double stack. That's the thing I should... But he got a double super, though, right? So that was 150% out of the 200%. He didn't have the Frieza support, but, man, I just, like... yeah, no, I mean... If that was type neutral, he still would take like 500k, right? Against that 400 to 500k, which, you know, that's also a 2.8 mil super. I just people are gonna be like, it's a type disadvantage super, but like, man, that's 2.8 mil still. It's still 2.8. Oh boy, I just I mean, this is also his design. He's susceptible to, like, he doesn't have dodge. He doesn't have guard. And then he's susceptible to this because, like, Int LR Gohan has, at least he has a 40% chance to dodge there. Uh, so many of these characters and just literally get guard, or like Tech Cell. Like, look at Tech Cell and this guy. Like, side to side. Like, hello? God, this guy sucks. I'm done. No, this guy sucks. This is one of the worst characters I've had the misfortune of using ever. Like, genuinely, uh, like uh, like with Namekoku, I was really excited for him because he's my favorite character, at least. And I felt disrespected and still, but like, at least he's not like terrible, terrible. Like, this. No, oh boy, if you're a Saint Saga fan, man, I'm sorry.